Good morning, everybody. I'm about to have you see our weekly blog, but I wanted to come in here and just give I'm sorry for the mess of my hair, but early this morning, Sally, Cabernet Queen, and I did body pump. She's my accountability partner to make sure that I do my weightlifting as I said that I wanted to do this year. And she's been kind enough to give me her time to work out with me every day. And I asked her if she would please do this week's vlog with me. And we did start on one subject, but as is apt to do with me and Sally, we start talking about a whole bunch of other things and didn't stop the record button. So we decided instead of discussing the topic that we were going to talk about, we would just post a little bit of our conversation and share it with you guys. Keep in mind that we were online probably for 3 hours, an hour workout and 2 hours of just chatting. But here's just a little bit of what some of our conversations are when we're talking about weight loss and when we're processing together. So anyways, I'm going to let it roll and I'm off to take a shower. We'll see ya. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Weight Loss Surgery Back to Basics, or is it the Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel? My name is Jane. Miss Janie here on YouTube, and I've got a guest blogger today. Sally, the Cabernet Queen.
The Cabernet Queen.
The Cabernet, I like to call you like that, the Cabernet Queen.
It's about your actions. I've always said it was about your actions. And like I said, even if I had, the fact that I've not lost any real weight doing this body pump, it's okay because my body is better regardless of what the scale says. Even if I didn't lose 1 pound, its muscle has replaced fat, and I feel stronger and healthier mentally. So it's better to do things for process and let the results come or not come as they will. I cannot control the results. I can only control my process and my choices. And that's all it ever can be about, or you will make yourself crazy. And trust that in the end, it will all fall out to where it should. You can't be the only person in the world that this will not work for. And that was my biggest fear going into surgery. What if this doesn't work for me? It's sort of like, it sort of went along with that regain, like, everybody talks about regain, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm going to have regain no matter what I do. I'm really frightened I'm going to have regain. And you think you're going to have a lot of regain no matter what you do, and that it's going to be just as bad as before, but you'll have cut yourself for no reason, and it's going to be a struggle with your weight, really bad struggle like it's been all your life. And that's not true. No. It just, there will be some reshifting, redistribution, rebounding from your lowest point, perhaps. For me, I look at people that lost and stay down and don't have any regain. And so it is possible, but you will probably have to maintain the thing you're doing that got you where you were. And I stopped body pump, and that's why I had some rebound. And I changed where I lived, and I had some stressors, but
and you changed the way you ate too. I mean,
yeah, a little bit.
It's because you can't get the same things that you were doing, and you're in a different country, and of course,
right. And it's fine. It'll be interesting to see when I come home with her.
It's not like you've gained tons of pounds.
Oh, no.
Like, you're not even close. It's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
I guess maybe I was lucky that my surgeon made it sound like it was just, you know what I mean, like it was going to happen. And so because I always took it for granted that it was going to happen,
that's
it never
funny,
scared me.
Yeah.
I was never scared of it. I just thought, it's going to happen. And so I've read other stuff, literature about it and talk about the reset point, how your body, the new set points of your body and stuff like that.
Right. Your basal metabolic rate.
Yeah.
It will change.
So, I think that, I don't know, I guess I've been so lucky, Sally. I just think that for whatever reason, there's been people, starting with my surgeon and the literature they gave me, and just people along the way, that whatever they said at that time were the words that I needed to hear that made me be so fearless, because I think that that's what's helped me to not be afraid. You know, I know I'm never, ever gonna be 285 pounds again. So whether I jump up a few pounds, you know, from, you know, the lowest, that's not a creepy place for me, because I'm never going to be that other place. You know what I mean? Right. And I'm in, and I feel like whatever my body does right now, I have wiggle room. And also, if I don't like it, I can do something about it, you know.
And it actually will still respond. Yes. It will still respond. I was not too sure.
Yeah. It may be
for
slower.
Myself.
But the thing is, if you take the focus off the weight and do like what I feel like,
on the health.
Like right now is this, yes, on the health thing, but like right now we're building muscle, where we're working out and trying to get stronger. Like my goal right now is like to get stronger and feel fitter, and you know what I mean? Like get tighter. Right. And so that takes away a lot of that. All that angst.
Worrying about the weight.
Yeah.
Our focus is not on the number coming down like it was when we were trying to lose.
Yeah.
It's about improve. You just want to improve what you've got and work with what you've got and pay some more attention to some of the finer points of tweaking your new healthier body, and that's basically what we're doing. For me, it cannot be about the number anymore, and that died this last year, just getting used to the regain, that little bit of rebound, and saying, it's okay, your body's okay, it's okay. Now let's see if you can't make it as strong and healthy as you can, and not worry about whatever the number is. And that's basically what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, and I feel much better about it all. So I wouldn't give up anything I'm doing.
I think that it goes farther out, and I think maybe what's also different is that because we are so different, maybe that's why we're okay, because maybe some people had weight loss surgery and really didn't change their life. Do you know what I mean? They had weight loss surgery, and they
thought they could eat less of the same things. They can eat the same way, but eat smaller amounts. So they didn't sacrifice they sacrificed volume. Yeah. But they didn't sacrifice change. They didn't make a real change. They didn't change their appetites, their tastes.
Food has its place, and sometimes
to feed our bodies.
Yeah, sometimes food is special, and we make an occasion of it, like Thanksgiving or whatever. But it's not that big of a deal. It's not in the forefront.
Not anymore.
It's not in the forefront, and I think it's because we actually made a change, and maybe that's what people need to work on, is making the change, and it's the change inside. That's the biggest thing. The outside will come; it's going to happen, but the change is really inside. Whether you go like you go for vegetarian, or if you stay as a meat eater, there's still choices that you make, but it's how you view food and how you deal with your compulsion to eat food. And what do you do to replace food? You know, when you realize that it can't love you, it can't hug you, it can't comfort you, and it only really makes you feel worse later when you weigh yourself.
You feel good for a minute, but not later. I have a little pasta on occasion, but I don't make it a lot. But I also just can't deal with having cookies in the house.
Right. We had in my house, there's always that stuff, because no matter how much I ask for certain things not to be here, like my mom has to have her oatmeal cookies in the house. She absolutely has to. But the thing is that I'm grateful that the things that are in the house that are sweet, that are junk food, are not really things that call to me. Although when I'm stressed and they're there, I will find myself at the table. Now, it's not really what I want, so it doesn't comfort me. So it's easy for me to, I guess, to say no to it. But I'll find myself thinking, you know what? The compulsion is there to grab the cookie. The compulsion is still there. But the thing is that I have enough power now. I've been out long enough I tell myself, okay, it's like this conversation that I have, okay, what is this going to do for me? I'm going to eat this cookie. What is it going to do for me? I do have the power enough, the awareness.
I need to stop and ask myself that question too. That's a good one.
Yeah. You have to have that self-awareness to ask yourself before you put it in your mouth, what is this going to do for me? What am I going to get out of it? What are the consequences if I do say yes? Can I live with whatever the consequences?
I feel like last night when I wanted to eat the mini little cookies, they were like the cookies in the roll, like the galletas, is that how you say it? In Mexico, those little Mexican butter cookies? Mm-hmm. Except they have those in England too, and they have a little sprinkle of sugar, and this one had like little date or currant pieces in them, and they were so tasty. So Steve had bought those over the weekend. And I knew I ate them. I was really tired after my day in London. I was tired. It was a good tired, but it was tired. And I was like, oh, I want something sweet. Ooh, we can have sweet. And I just kept picking it. But were those cookies going to make me feel less tired? No. Were they going to make me feel worse tomorrow? Yes. But that's okay. I got up and I did body pump and that was my treat. And I don't remember the last time I ate 4 or 5. You reset and
you start over. It's just part of life. You know, you didn't give it that too much importance. Because you know how when you give things too much importance, beat myself up. Yeah, then it's pointless. Like for me, like when the kids buy pizza, which they did last night because Little Caesars has that Tuesday night thing. Now, last night was okay. But usually when there's pizza, I think yesterday I was distracted. I had too much stuff. But I was too busy to even think about the pizza. But usually, if it's a normal day and they bring pizza is my weakness. And when I don't want to eat it, like right now, when I got a goal in my head and I don't want to eat it, I will find myself yelling out my goal weight or my weight, as I'm in there. And the kids already know because I'll start yelling it. I'll be like, 150, 150, whatever it is that, I want to get to, I'll start yelling it. And so they'll be like, what's going on with you, Mom? At first in the beginning, now they know. Now they know because what's so sweet is that my kids will help me. They will help me with that. Now, they won't stop buying the crap, but they will help me. They'll be encouraging about it,
I would think with the number of boys and men you have in your home that you couldn't get near that pizza without getting your hand chopped off anyway. Doesn't everybody want all that pizza for themselves?
Yeah, it doesn't last very long. It doesn't last very long. Yeah. But, if I wanted a slice, they would give me a slice. I mean, they don't just attack it. But, they know that I want to do something, but they always leave it to me because they'll just say, because I guess women were hormonal, so they never know which way I'm going. Yeah. And so if they see me jump in there and I'm yelling my numbers, they know that I'm focused and this is my way to get through it. And that's what I do when there's something there that I want, but it doesn't fit in with the goal I have in my mind. And I have to make that choice. Do I really, really want this goal or do I really, really want this, food?
I hear you.
Which one is going to make me feel better?
Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up.
We do what we have to do. But anyway, thank you, Sally, for joining me on this vlog for this week.
You're very welcome. We talk all the time anyways. It's fun.
I know we do.
Easy enough.
It's
just nice whenever you want.
To take some people, have them join us in our little weight loss surgery conversation.